How's it going, Zeke from Holistic Harvest? Today we're just doing some swales in our main vegetable garden area. These will pretty much predominantly have our fruit on it, but there's no rules with swales. So I'm just continuing this swale here on that already has our passion fruit and our blue banana. So I just got the laser set up uh, just so we can find level, because what is a swale? A swale is a mound of dirt that you've created on contour, meaning on level. So it's a way of capturing water as it runs down your landscape, and it's on level so it can spread out and then soaks into the ground. So we'll just show you how we're doing it here. We've got the laser set up so we can find our level, and we're just marking it out, and we'll come back through and we'll fix it up with the tractor and make a little bit of a mound like what we have here. Alright, so I've just zoomed the camera in, so probably, yeah. So hopefully it comes out good, the picture. So just got my partner Simone here. She's doing the smart part of the job with the laser. So you hear the beeping in the background, that signifies that this part is level. So basically we just get a stick, we're using these, and we just punch it in the ground. And we'll just do that right along until we don't want it anymore. But in this situation, we've got, well, what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 5 swales. We've already done 4. This is the 4th. We're going to put one in the middle. But each swale, as they're coming down the hill, is a little bit longer at one end, so that the water flows out of that one and into the other one and into the other one. So we can put sandbags and things to make a level that we want, and then after that it'll flow over that, sheet down, the water will sheet down the hill and go into the next one. I better keep going because she's already in front of me. We'll just work with these trees where they are. That'll be fine. So yeah, we're just using these wooden stakes because they go pretty good, and if they get left in the swale, they'll be fine. So we're using a laser today. If you don't have a laser, yeah, you can rent them, but you can also just make a simple A-frame with a rock in the middle, and you just move the A-frame along, and the rock, when it's in the middle, it'll hang straight up and down. You can use a water level also too. So if you want to have a look at some of them, you just look up water level or A-frame level. It's a more primitive way of doing it. They still work perfectly. We just happen to have a laser. Makes it 3 million times easier, but they are expensive. Actually, this microphone's still new, so hopefully you can hear me from that far away. I don't know if it has that much distance. Funny if it doesn't, I have to voice over it. Didn't hurt my hand, did it? No, it goes right out there. We're going to have to do another one. What? See the last stick? Yeah. But that will flow. If you look at the landscape, that will flow. I reckon we need to do another one. Pick up this stump here. There's a stump there. Just because if it decides to flow down that way, we're just, that water flow, like I was saying about, it flows off each one. We're just making sure we capture this far enough away so it does actually catch the water as it flows down the hill. There you go. That's how we mark out a swale. Like I said, you can use an A-frame or a water level. You can make your own A-frame level real easy. A-frame, piece of string, draw some lines on it. Look it up if you don't have a laser, they're easy to make. Yeah, so in the next couple of days or weeks, or however long it takes to do a project, because we've still got life, we'll show you how we build these with our small 40 horsepower tractor. Right, so we were just looking at those 6 or 7 bananas, we just noticed that this one was changing colour, which is when you chop them down. Chop that off of it. One of the kids wants the banana flower, so. So basically, because it's such a tall tree, you cut it down and let it bend over to get the thing. Just making sure I'm going to cut down the right tree here. So I like to cut it up as high as I can sort of reach comfortably to let the tree come over to us. Although it's probably going to go in between all them, but we'll just see. Sharp this stuff. That's sort of where I wanted it. Where's the bunch? Funniest angle. Right? Yeah, I made that look hard, didn't I? With me really sharp one. There's a bunch of bananas. They look pretty good. Now's where we just chop down everything and it becomes mulch for this banana. Oh. Yeah, make it look real hard with me really sharp tool. We just chop them up as much as you sort of like. They're really good. They're full of water, so as they decompose, it actually waters the plant. Gee, that poor banana tree got a bit fucked up. It'll be right. So the tree you can sort of leave. I'll move the camera. So you can leave the trunks like that. They'll just shrivel up down. They'll go like these leaves do. Really doesn't matter. Some people think that leaving them as big as possible, all the nutrients that's in that trunk gets sucked down to the main root ball, the main corm. Really depends what you're trying to do. Sometimes I leave them like that. Sometimes I chop them down to put around the tree to mulch the rest and cover the ground. This tree, they got a bit damaged. Basically, we'll leave that and we'll just chop these off when they brown off a bit more. And the new leaves will still come out the top. It'll be perfectly fine. That tree's all right. So I might just chop this one down a little bit more just because we need a bit of cover on the ground here. Turns out I'm leaving it because I have the sharpest machete in the world. Anyway, here the idea, you can sort of sheet mulch with your leaves. That's the other reason we really like them here. It's a good sheet mulching plant. There, that tree there will be fine. We'll go with my first method. We'll let him shrivel down all the nutrients into the corm, only because this is blunt. Thanks for watching.